And good news, bad news from the fire lines as we track our state's largest wildfire.
The Goodwin Fire burning near Prescott is growing, but containment is up big time from this time yesterday, and evacuation orders have been lifted for the town of Mayer. So
let's begin our coverage from Prescott Valley with our own Steve Urban.
And guys, think about this. From 1% containment to 25% in just 24 hours. Truly remarkable when you think about where we were this time yesterday with the high winds, the dry conditions, and that fire absolutely raging. So many homes threatened at that point. Today, a big sigh of relief for people in Mayer. They have been allowed to get back into their homes. And Governor Ducey, touring the area today, could not have been happier about it. He says the state has all of the resources it needs. He's very pleased with the fire's progress, and he has tremendous praise not only for all of the first responders who have come into action here, but all of the volunteers and the people in the community who have done the same thing to help those who've been displaced from their homes. We mentioned the overwhelming amount of support, and that also goes for all of the animals in our area. ABC 15's Kim Tobin has been talking to some of the people working to keep both livestock and pets safe.
We're hearing so many great stories about people stepping up to help, using their trailers to rescue any of those animals. And you can see they're still working away right now, making more room for that livestock that might need some help. The Goodwin Fire pushed these animals out of their homes and into the county fairgrounds in Prescott Valley.
They were out in a pasture, so we went out and got them.
About a dozen of these animals saved by this man, Jacob White, who's being called a hero.
I guess I would just hope somebody would do it for me. So, you know, we all live here, and it could easily have been any of our house, our animals.
White saw the call for help on social media. He and dozens of others rode into the evacuation zone in the Blue Hills area of Dewey, grabbing horses, pigs, even this group of alpacas.
These were actually in someone's yard. They were also already evacuated.
New surroundings.
Joe Kaza was one of the many horse owners helped out by White.
Durango, hey. Behave.
Kaza's friend was borrowing his trailer, but he needed to get Durango out as soon as possible.
Up here, people like livestock and horses and dogs more than they like people. Okay? Yeah. It's just the truth.
Now, after spending days loading livestock into his trailer, White is back caring for the animals and still on standby for more rescues.
It's awesome, surprising, and kind of, you know, put some pride in the Prescott Valley area there.
Remember, a lot of these animals were abandoned or they might not have an owner. These 3 alpacas were found right outside of an empty home. So if you want to come claim them or you are missing an animal, make sure to visit the Yavapai County Fairgrounds here in Prescott Valley. Kim Tobin, ABC 15, Arizona.
And of course, the weather has always been a big factor in fighting fires. It has been better today, although still very hot, dry, and windy. Certainly very good last night, but firefighters still watching that weather very closely because, in their words, we are not out of the woods yet. Let's go to Nick Saletti now with more on your